Hello everybody, welcome to the Ftog server. ToddytheBody here, Avant 3, and I was just laying in my bed watching some videos, and I got an idea for something. I was actually rewatching Grok and Shaw's Woot video, and I was watching Shaw's version, and I heard them talking about switching out something. And is it not gonna do it? Do I not have all the pieces? Okay, let's do it from here. Switching out the... Just give it to me. Oh, there it is. It did it. Okay, thank you. Switching out the blocks so you can get different types of items. Alright, so we are going to try that, and we have nobody else online with us. Let's see if I can just come up here. Can I get him now? No, I have to wait, huh? Alright, let's go out here. Come alive, come alive. And I think that this is how we are going to get our nether stars for the nether star generator. Alright, got you. Now let's come down here and kill you. There we go. Did I get the star? No. Oh, I did. Okay. There we go. Sometimes when I wear my ring here, it doesn't give me the star, but that's because my ring, or the star, is floating towards me and it's not within range of the item collector. So we'll throw that inside there. Let's go ahead and see if we can make this mob controller real quick. I do want to use the wither skulls. Yes, thank you. Take that. And then we'll set this right quick. And there we go. Alright, so let's go see what kind of drops we get from the wither. And what kind of drawer and everything we are going to have to make. Yeah, that's right. This way. We have everything over by the Britannia area. Okay, so I've noticed in my last recording that I had a couple little glitches where like it skipped back and forth a few times. So what I did is I switched out. I don't even think that we need the lever anymore because we've been pretty much leaving this on like all the time. Yep, it's still getting stuff, right? Yeah, it is. Where are we at here? I think we are maxed out on the solidified experience, and we're maxed out on the experience shards. But we are going to take that off, take that, and then take this guy off. Oh, and I don't want to be trashing stuff at the moment. Let's just see what we get inside here. So let's take this guy. Yep, got him. And then, is this the wither one? It is the wither. Let's put that on. All connected. Let's see what kind of power we're using to run this. Oh, that's not right. Oh, I can't get to it to click. Oh, this is the one. It's taking 31,000 RF a tick. No problem, right? Holy cow. Oh, no, that's from the other stuff. Okay, let's put our lever back on. And the conduit. And then clear out the inventory. Take it. Take the stuff. Great. Alright. And then break this and then see what the wither gives us, because I think we had some skeleton stuff in there. Alright. So we get the stars. It should take the experience, right? Okay, it does. And then we just have to worry about these. So I think all I need is just one drawer. So we'll throw that back on, and it will probably take the stars and trash them. But I think all we need is just one drawer, and then we will be able to save all the stars. And then actually, you know what, instead of a drawer, since we're doing the generator thing, let's go ahead and what am I over here for? Oh, so I can do this teleporting pad and go over here and get the drawer. Yep, there's the drawer. And then we need the upgrades. So I just said we're not going to use the drawer. So I guess I will put that back in my inventory for later use. What we are going to use is we are going to use the ender storage. So ender chest. There we are. And let's see, do we have black wool? I want to do black wool for the star. So let's just go ahead and make one. And then we will have one. And then it was the last one. Yep, there it is. And it should have made two. So let's go ahead and hit this button right there and make a second black wool. Did I do it? Yeah. And back again. And there we are. We just need a couple diamonds now. Diamonds. And conduits. Let's just grab all of them, right? And let's see, what else do we need? I think that's it. Let's go back and ride our little sparklies up to the top. There they are. This one here. So cool. I think it's a little bit slower, but it's got the cool factor. So anyways, let's put this guy right on top of here. Alright, can we... There we are. And I didn't want it to be backwards. So, flip it around. Okay. Okay now. There we go. There. And then here and here. And extract and insert. Great. Now we're going to have all kinds of explosions and stuff over there. But you know what, that we're just going to have to deal. So, let's see here. We want a filter, and I'm pretty sure I had some extra from... I had none extra. How did... I have none extra. Alright then. Well, here we go. Let's go back again. Fly, please. Down in here. Let's get that filter. There it is. Okay. And let's grab a star while we're at it. Just like... This works differently than my little tablet here. Like this. Alright. And then back over. And... oh, I also want to give credit to Techno, because Techno actually is the one that said, hey, why don't you just use the Woot machine for the star? So, once again, a great suggestion with minimal setup. Let's go here and do insert that and that and up the priority. And I think we're through. I think that's it. All right, let's turn it on. And let's see what we got here. Stuff going in. It is. And we're getting stars. We are. Let's throw that one in too. And they're being taken up by the generator. And the generator should be on, but it's going to turn off pretty quick because of this. So, yep, there it goes. It's off now. So what we need to do is we need to get that energy machine. Energy eater machine. Energy. There we go. And put that down below it. Great. If you can't tell, it is like almost time for my wife to come home. So I am like really trying to hurry up and get these going. And now we've got a Wither 2 effect. So that is the thing that other people are not gonna like when they come and take a look at this. Well, how far does that stretch? Does it stretch if I go all the way down here? And let's see, it's gonna run out in 3 seconds. 2, 1, 0. Come on. Oh, did it start over? It didn't start over. Just go away, Wither. Is this really... There we are. If I jump, does that... How close... I don't... Let's inch our way in. And... Okay, so about here. That's not... Just can't walk close to it. Still kind of sucks that you have the effect and everything. Well, you can at least let me have my cloud block back. So then you might be asking, well, Todd, you're going to run out of bones. Where are we at on bones? We're out. We're out already? Where is... There it is. Oh my goodness. We're running out of bones just like that. Super fast. So what are we going to do about that? What we need is we need from actually additions the Phantom Breaker and Placer. Phantom, nope, there we go. And Placer and Phantom Breaker. Alright, so I think we're gonna need 2 of these. Do I actually... It's always those gold things. Like once before, I made like 64 of these, and now I'm always running out of them. Alright. 2. Give me another one. Oh, seriously. Let's see. Diamantine. I'll take 3 of them and just break those down. There we go. Make the other phantom thing. Phantom face. There it is. Alright. And then the auto placer. Yep. And the breaker. Got it. And then now the phantom versions of each. Okay. Now we're ready to start hooking this stuff up. Alright, so I think besides a little... Let me move this microphone here. I can hear my breathing in my headset. So they just have to be within 3 blocks of where I want to break in place, right? So I think we're going to take that off because we're not really going to use it. And then we are going to... Let's put one here and the other here. And then we want to link them. So that is the placer. And we want to get out our phantom wrench here. There it is. And we're gonna... Oh, it's gonna start doing this thing right away. Alright, so we want to place right here. I think we want to get out the redstone torch so that we can see what this looks like. Redstone torch. And then right click to make it a pulse. Make this one a pulse. Great. And then let's connect... Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Alright. Connect this one and connect this one. Right? Got it. Okay. So then when this one breaks it, it's going to pick it up. And what I want it to do is I want it to place it right over here. Just like that. And we want it to do an auto extract and an auto place. There we go. And let's see, let's place this one. Actually, let's do it over here. Let's do this one, and it should throw it into this other inventory. Hey, Link. Alright, and then we want to place it... Oh, do I have to place it downwards? Let's try placing it downwards. Let's see what that does. And, yeah, now we have to get the timer set up. So let's hit the timer. I've got 1, thank goodness. And we need some redstone conduit so we can send some redstone signals out. There we go. Now, if we did have this placer as deactivation, okay, it doesn't look like it's doing anything crazy. So I think what we can... I thought I was going to have to set up some weird redstone, like a huge contraption, but I think if we set this on... Let's do 30 seconds for now. Whoop, that's not 30 seconds. There we go. So then now every 30 seconds, it's going to place a new one. So now we're getting the bones. Should be getting extracted. Thank you. Am I getting the bones actually? Yep, there they are. And they're getting pulled into our setup over there and into our generator. And after 30 seconds, we should see this get replaced at some point here. You never realize 30 seconds can be so long until you're like faced with it, and it's like actually taking forever to hit 30 seconds just to see if this thing works or not. And I guess I didn't have to do it up and over. I could have just done it in between. Oh, there it is. And then places a new one. And do we have the star? No, it looks like bones. Wither controller. So I guess it's a little random. I wish that this conduit would go just a tad bit slower. Do you think I could maybe put the speed down upgrade in there? I think that's what maybe I'll try to do here. Let's hit speed. Let's take this and then throw it inside there and see if that slows it down just a tiny bit so that we can get the other one placed in there instead. All right, let's do it. And what do we get? Still had the bones. Maybe it's because this is in the second slot. So let's try that one out. But then that means that this is gonna get piped over into the second slot, and then we'll always get the wither one. So I guess we really do need a little bit of a delay going on. So let's do I don't know. Let me figure it out, because I thought I had it all figured out for everything, but it seems like I need to think about it. Give me one sec. Okay, I've got a little proxy chest. I hope that this works. Another thing that I could do, but I think because we're not using hoppers, is I could just throw a hopper on, and then I'll give it a 1 tick delay. But what we are on now is we are on the bones once again. And we got the phantom placer right there. So I just want to see it switch over and then have the there it is. Now we need wither. Wither? There it is. And that should be in the leftmost slot. It's not. Ooh. So I wonder if it's going to switch over correctly. But are we getting stuff? This is filling up because it's not using it as fast as the other machine did. Is 30 seconds enough to get all the bones that I need? I wasn't expecting this chest to be empty when I came over just now. Well, I'm going to go and check on that also. We are getting the bones, right? Are we on stars now? We're on stars now. Alright, so 30 seconds here, and it should switch over to the bones. There we are. And stars. No. So I guess it is not working as intended. And I do to this down so it doesn't move as fast. Is it going to be that big of a deal if I do it like this? Let's see here. Do I have one? I do have several. Just like that. And get all of my pieces back. And then we'll take this from the top. That. And there we go. And hopefully that will do it. So insert. And extract. And then that should put a little bit of a delay there. Alright. So it does put it in the second one at least. And we're getting bones. But maybe we can start doing the other thing that we were going to do. And I have plenty of stars in there now. So stars. Then it'll be alright. Let's see. I do have enough bones inside here. So where are all my bones going? Are they all being used up? Let's get rid of this stuff here. There we go. And put that one away. They're probably all going into the crafter. Okay, so it's filling up. It's a little bit more than it was before. Let's go over here and check this out real quick. Just to see. And now we're getting stars. What were we getting before? Were we getting bones? Is it in the second spot? It's in the second spot. Oh, okay. So that means it's not working as fast yet. Come on, you. This is supposed to be the magic cure to all of our woes. Now switch it. I just want to see if it does it. Stars. Let's get some bones in there. Why doesn't it, like, place it fast enough to... Okay, here we go. Does it just not pull from the second slot? We need bones. Stars. Dang. Well, I will have to figure that out. And let's put you in the second spot so that we can continue to get the bones for now, because I think that that is more important, especially since all these stars are built up. Okay, so anyways, so the next thing that we wanted to do was the redstone for Mr. Heated Generator here, and BadCoop has a video on the happy growing bots from Agricultural Revolution you all should check out, and that is going to be the one that I do today. So I don't have anything built because, like I said, I was just kind of like laying in bed and then got inspired, but I think I'm going to put them right up here and then build a landing pad for them later. Now, I'm not sure what all I need. I've got the wither effect again. Besides, I need the happy bot in the middle, and I need those things on the sides. So let me go ahead and maybe craft and research a little bit. Come back. Well, it's not a battle going on over there. I did some work. You guys let me talk too much. It's your fault. Yep, it's all your fault. If I can do this correctly. There we go. You guys let me talk too much. We went on and on and on and on about this right over here. But let me get over here. Let me turn my game sounds down too so that I can actually talk. Master volume. Let's go down to 4. Sounds good. Alright. So we went on and on and on about this. Yes. I did that. Sorry. But that's because we spent too much time before, so now all I have time for is to kind of show you what I've done. We went on and on and on about switching this over, and this is the easy solution. All you need is an item conduit that moves the block over, so that's skeleton right now, the block over from the breaker to the placer, and to get it so that it is one and then the next, you need to put down a comparator, which can read if there's something inside here, and I have this extractor thing set so that it will only extract when there's no redstone signal. Well, right now it's getting a redstone signal because there is something inside there. So when this gets picked up, then this can place it down, and it can only move the skeleton one over if there is no more wither one inside there. So that guarantees that it is one and then the next. Once you throw, it just switched. So now it's the wither one. But once you add like a third one in, then it's going to be random. So as long as you only have 2, then you don't have to worry about it being random or like getting the same one again. So that's it. If you want to switch between 2 in the Woot, then comparator, having that come around to an item conduit that goes between a breaker and a placer, and set this to redstone off. If you want more, then just have a chest over to the side, and then you can switch them out with whichever one is inside here. And okay, so it was wither, and now it's skeleton. See? So it's perfect. Goes back and forth. Alright, so we set up the wither star thing last time, and the bones, and then we talked about getting the redstone. So I did that. I went and got the... Why is this backwards? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's weird. So I've got the redstone plants going, and because the heat generator over there uses 1 redstone for every 6 1/4 seconds, then I have them on both sides, and that seems to be keeping up. I imagine that this chest is full, and then I have overflow going into the trash can. So what's going on is underneath, if you can see in there, it is pulling out, like all of this stuff that comes from these farms goes into this chest, and then it is pulling out and going into the trash can, but I've got redstone essence blacklisted, which is going into this crafter here, and you get crafted into redstone, which is sent up into the ender chest, and then up into the trash can when the ender chest is full. Alright, so then you see this thing going off. This is the TNT one, and we're using gunpowder. So if we come over here, we've got a couple more of these set up with the gassed plants going on, and with the gassed plants you can make TNT, or not TNT, gunpowder. Oh, I need to turn off my magnet, sorry. Darn magnet. Alright. Give these back. There we go. And then that gets turned into gunpowder, and then over here we've got the ender essence, and it's feeding into the ender generator right there. So I figured since we had one solution here, the redstone guy there, working with that, we might as well just go ahead and place these, because it's not like it's going to be any revolutionary sort of mechanic, as we're just using the same thing, just repeat it. And then I've got two separate things. You know, one has the pearls and the other one has the gunpowder, and then the overflow is going into the trash can once again. All right, so let's see, what else did we do? We did the potion one, and I added speed upgrades. We're gonna get the wither effect again. I added speed upgrades to the nether, to this generator here, and surprisingly, you get like 80,000 or 84,000 RF a tick. So whereas the other ones I'm using the, I hate how it shakes the screen, using the energy nullifier. I actually threw a couple energy cubes, and you can't see it, but right here is one of those cables from Solar Reflux or Solar Flux Reborn, where it transfers an unlimited amount over infinite transfer rate. So I've got two of these because one of them will do, well, I thought it was 40,000 RF a tick, but it looks like 30,000 RF a tick. So I could probably put another one down and then have 3 of those power cells. Man, it is really shaking my screen now. But anyways, so I'm actually using the power from that, and I might as well, since I have so many stars coming out of the Woot machine over there, I could probably just find a cave somewhere and place a bunch of these and use them and get all the power that I want, which is probably what I'm going to do, because I think we're only doing this for the novelty of it anyways. Please go away with her. Okay, thank you. So the potion generator, you'll notice that I've got 2 here now. Is it still working? This one's working, it seems. Okay, this one is going too. It's just going a lot slower. Let's open up the ender chest, and you can see it barely working here. If you click to see what you can use a regular water bottle, so you don't have to actually make a potion. And let me show you what I've got going on. And one of the potion generators wasn't enough because it's so fast, like it uses a water bottle so fast. Okay, I hate when, there we go. Now come over here, come down here, that I had to use 2, and then it's kind of keeping both of them fed. And I have 2 mechanical users here. They're being fed glass bottles, and they are filling those bottles up with water and sending them back into the ender chest here, which the potion machines are using. And that's how we are keeping that automated, instead of trying to actually brew complex potions and everything. We're just using water bottles. So what does that leave? That leaves 2 generators that are not automated. The one that uses dragon breath and the one that uses enchanted books. Okay, so enchanted books and dragon breath. I thought I had these things on me, but I guess not. I did not automate it yet, and we might, if you can find a really easy way. Now, this is gonna determine, okay, I think I've got these things somewhere else. Oops, don't do, get off that. If you hit shift, you can get off the little ride there. We're gonna go to the deep resonance area. Let's go, there we are. And I have the rainbow generator here set up next to the atomic multiplier. And let me show you something. I've got a Fortune X book, which I use the Botania setup to get more of those for when I run out. And then let's get some Dragon's Breath here. Now, the only way that I know of to get Dragon's Breath is either multiplying it or by... And let's get another one so we can multiply it, just so I can show you. Either multiplying it or by... doing it the legit way, where you go to the end and you try to collect the breath that the dragon shoots and all that. And then the book thing, you can't multiply, so that's not going to work. The only way I can see doing it without having to actually go into like a enchanted table and enchantment table and stuff is to use that setup down there and use some complex automation and stuff. Now, I don't know if I want to do that because I don't want it to hurt the server too much. Alright, where was I? Sorry about that. It was emergency. Alright, so I was talking about the automation of these, and I was about to say that, darn it, I got too close to the wither guy again. That I wasn't going to automate these just because it might start lagging out the server and everything. But as I was dealing with my emergency, I started realizing, you know what, I could probably use like refined storage to do what I need to do. I know, hard to believe that I say that. Anyway, so I use that setup down there to get more of these Fortune 10 books, so we're going to go ahead and throw one in. Now, the Fortune 10 book is really, really great, and let me tell you why. It's because when you put this in here, you get almost an hour of burn time, and then you can make more of those, and you know, it takes less than an hour. I'm pretty sure it would even take less than an hour to regenerate the mana it takes to make that. But let's throw one of these in. There we go. You get 10 minutes on those. So now, because those are the only two generators that I didn't have automated, my rainbow machine should be going on over here. Yep, there it goes. You can see it. And it flickers a little bit, and that's because of the potion machine. The potion machine isn't perfect, and I wonder if I even get a third one, if that would kind of cover it. But at 1,000,000 RF a tick, it's doing just fine. Now, this would be the only way that I would know to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get more of these, and you'll see just how fast this goes up. Because mind you, this bar here, if it will open for me, there we go. This is 1.5 billion RF. All right. So if we do this, it'll start copying this dragon's breath for me. I think if I do one of those circuit setups, stable circuit setups, and then I have it feeding into not a what is this called, a storage chamber like this is, but if instead I have it feeding into refined storage, it would hold it better, because I guess you don't get penalized for item types. So if the items don't stack, it's okay. And then I will just trash can all of the regular circuits that aren't stable. That is bright. And then that's how I will automate this. Now I'll have to use an RF Tools program so I get everything in the correct slots. But that should be easy enough. Now the real, unless you guys come up with something else. Now the real problem or tricker is going to be automating this. Now you can, just like the rune machine, you can have, you know, the pickaxe right clicked onto this, because you can put a mechanical user here probably, and you could probably put a mechanical user either on another side or underneath to hit it with the Wand of the Forest to get it going. And then there could probably be like a, you know, the Fortune 10 book that will drop down, and you know, and then get like sucked up again by something else and put away so it doesn't despawn. But then you would have to be able to right click this again with, I guess, a mechanical user, and then have it moved and then dropped like in front of the atomic reconstructor with the disenchanting lens, and then have like a book drop, and then have something else automatically pick them up, and then have the you know, the pickaxe put back onto this stand so it can get enchanted again, but then have the book placed inside the enchanted book generator up there. So that's what I'm thinking of as far as automating that. Now that's going to be a task. That's going to be a lot of RF Tools control, and it'll probably be a lot of fun for me to do that. So that will probably be the final one. I'll probably tackle this one next time, and then that one afterwards, and then it should be truly automated. We'll just have to like do a separate like mana generation thing than what we've got going on here. Like, it's got to be its own thing. And then I got to monitor how much it's hitting the server, because right now every time I do the profiler to see if my stuff is hurting the server too much, it's not showing up. So I think we are doing pretty good as far as what we're doing here in this area. What is showing up is a lot of the control blocks from RF or from refined storage. So that kind of isn't that good that is showing up on there, but it is what it is, and it's a useful tool, and I don't think anybody's gonna stop. Not that I blame them or anything. And you see it's already full and ready to go for me to get another one. So I think, because I talk too much, I think that's where we're gonna have to call it. I think the major thing that we did in this episode is probably like showing you or figuring out how to change out the mob controllers. in the Woot machine. So just to recap, comparator going around feeding onto an item conduit and set it to off, and the phantom breaker and the phantom blazer. And I think I will call it there, and I will see ya next time. Bye.